welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrea, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to make this cute little wallet, and I'm going to do something I very rarely do and I want to start doing more of, and that's use some washi tape. Now I'm not sure where I got this washi tape from, to be honest. I think it is a Stampin' Up one. I think it's Myths and Magic. It's right, gorgeous. So for the wallet then, it's very simple. We want to score at, we've got a piece here, sorry, that measures 4 inches by 11 inches. So that's, never know the centimetres, 10.2 by 28, and then we've got two 10.2 square pieces, 4-inch square pieces. So then we score at 4 and at 5, oops, and at 9, and that's it. Okay, 4, 5, 9. No, 9.5, sorry. Okay. Right, that's what we score at. And then can you just put a notch in the middle of here at 2 at this end, because I'm going to cut that off to make it look a bit more interesting. And then on these, it doesn't matter which side because they're both the same, just score at every 1/2 inch, because these are going to be our concertina folds that are just going to give our bag, our wallet, a little bit more size. And there we go. Right, so I'm just going to take a drink. So thirsty, I've been drinking gallons today. Right, so what we're going to do with these is we're going to fold and burnish them as mountains and valleys. So we're going to concertina them. Okay, so just concertina fold those. It's quite a deep little wallet, this. It was actually, the first time I made this size wallet was actually for, would you believe, monogrammed handkerchiefs. I didn't think people had them anymore. My dad used to have, he always had monogrammed handkerchiefs for Christmas. He always liked to know which were his. He didn't like using other people's. Yeah, so that's what they were for. Evidently, the pocket square, as it's now called, instead of just a handkerchief like it used to be called, is now a thing again. It's quite a dapper thing to have for young men. So we'll fold these over, burnish those as well. Yeah, so that's what it was for. It was somebody had bought monogrammed handkerchief, a silk one. It's quite expensive, evidently, and hand embroidered, and they wanted to gift it in a nice box, and so I made this wallet for them, and they loved it. So I'm going to cut from this score line up to this little notch we've got here, but I'm not going to do it yet because I'm going to add my washi tape. So I want my washi tape to go right the way around, so I'm going to put it just aside Right, so now these edges are going to go in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue. I'm going to have them so they go in like so. So I'm just going to glue in one side, and what I do is I bring it really close to the score line and really close to the edge as well, and then just hold it. Give it a couple of seconds to take, and then push it down with the bone folder. And do the same on the other side. Just give it a couple of seconds to take. Get it right up to the edge and right up to that score line. You don't want it to go over the score line because otherwise your box won't close, your wallet won't close. There we go, and that'll close. And now what you can do, put a little bit of glue along the bottom here, so just a little bit along there, but then you do want to put some glue along these sides here. That along the bottom is optional, on the sides is not optional. And what you want to do is just make sure that they stay within that inch space at the bottom. And then they fold over, and make sure that they're flush to the edge. Again, hold for a couple of seconds, and then do the other side. Make sure the other side's flush. Hold at each end. And then just work it down with your bone folder. And my new gadget is this popper applicator with poppers. And I'm going to use the pale blue popper, I think. So I just wanted to show you it. And do you know what? It does work on paper. Works on good quality cardstock. I've tried it. So you can use them to close bags and things. Right, so I need 2 caps, and I need, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a little popper on. So I need 2 caps, and then I need a male and a female. So the male has, oops, so I need 2 caps, they're the same, and then I need a male and a female cap. So the female has the recess and the male has the little middle section. And then what you want to do is about ½ an inch from the end of your ribbon, overlap your ribbon by about ½ an inch, like so. Then take your spiky tool that comes with the popper kit and pop a hole straight through the middle of the 2 pieces, and it'll go through really easy. And now what you want to do is, obviously on your front piece, if your top's going to come down and be on the front, then you put your cap there, and you push your male section over the top. You can sort of push them together a little bit with your hands, and then you recess see the black cup, you pop your cap into that recess and then you get it still and then you just give it a nice squeeze, and it's very easy to use. I've got fibromyalgia and myalgia, so I do have pain in my hands, and I've been typing since I was 13, so I have used my hands quite a lot, and I can find it quite easy to use. Right, so on the other side then, what you want to do is you want your cap on the underside, because if you imagine this is going to go round. So you want your cap on the underside and your recess there, and these do clip together quite well before you squeeze them down, so it just makes it that bit easier. If you use dimensionals, then these will fit underneath. You might need to use a pokey tool just to get it through the other side, but they will fit through. I mean, you can do it while it's actually attached, once you've put the ribbon through already, but I just wanted to show you. And then that point of the envelope will slot in there, and then you can just bring that around and fasten it down, and then you can have your little press study bit showing on this side if you want. Concertina fold, so it does open up and give you lots of space. So I thought that was quite easy. Bit of washi tape, my new little tool, some odds and ends left over, and not too much cardstock, 4x10 and 2 pieces of 4x4. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.